everybody, what's going on? Let's skip over all the fucking intros and just get right down to business here. Today is January 7th, 2020. About all of you have given up on your New Year's resolutions by now, surely. And now we're here to talk about things that are pissing me off, pissing you off. And we have a special guest here, my roommate and a man I've known for a few years, Mr. Nick Angemi is here. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Nick. I'm here today.
Move a little closer to the mic.
Christian. How's that?
That's good. That's good. Stay right there.
Because you only have headphones on. I don't have any on, so I can't hear what it's sounding like under there.
Yeah, I only have one jack here.
That's true. Yeah.
So
There were more than one.
Nick came home from work early, and I'm like, okay, so let's record. Let's do an episode. Been trying to get him on for a little bit, but I'm going to get right down to it, and that's that. And hopefully, this will spark a larger discussion. We live in a city of fucking twits here. I was just caught. I drove 5 miles, and it took me 45 minutes to drive.
That sounds about right.
It was right, but
not for 1 p.m.
Not for 1 p.m. on a fucking Tuesday.
And
we're driving through. It's me and my thoughts.
Who were you with?
My thoughts.
You got a mouse in your pocket?
I got a mouse. It's his name is Reggie. So we're driving. Me and Reggie are driving, and I'm going around, and there's people who think that they can walk right in front of your car, and this one woman thinks that my car is too much in her way when I wasn't in a crosswalk, and she taps on my hood.
I would have honked. I would have given her like 6 seconds.
No, I'm not driving a Ferrari or anything. I'm driving a 2010 Toyota shitbox.
Here's what I like. You know when you're waiting and somebody's doing the in-between, they're crossing in between your cars. They're essentially jaywalking.
Yes.
But I love when they go in between the car and they rest their hand lightly on your hood as they go by. Like if you hit the gas, that hand is going to do anything.
Yeah.
You want to pin them between the cars. That's going to happen.
You want to pin them between the cars.
But you don't do that because you're a good guy. And it's not polite. No, and you know what? It's really polite. Inconvenient.
It's
almost
very
happened to
inconvenient.
me once.
I'm sure.
I was on West 48th Street.
That's not a place you want to be.
No, because everyone's in a rush.
So this woman has the nerve to not only lay her hands on my car, but tap it as if she's sending off a fucking cab. This one woman tried to get in my car thinking it was an Uber last week or a couple weeks ago when we were still here, and she all of a sudden I see this woman. I'm stopped at a light. She's walking up to my car, and she opens the door, and she's getting in the back, and I have to turn around and look at this lady. This actually happened. I have to turn around and look at this lady and say, ma'am, I'm not an Uber, but I appreciate the thought, and I'll take your money if you want, but I'm not an Uber. She didn't think any of that was funny, so she got out of it.
Oh, of course not.
But she kind of had...
But don't you have a process when you order an Uber?
Yes.
You have a process, the things that you check. First I look for the little Uber sign in the window. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then I do the plate matchup.
Look for the plates.
And then
and the vehicle.
what I try to do is I normally try to confirm the guy's name. But since I normally can't pronounce it, I just let him say Nick or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we go on our merry way. Now, here's a question for you.
Yes.
Do you talk or do you not talk to your Uber driver?
Depends. If I'm in a mood and I'm going somewhere that I don't need to fucking talk, like if I'm going to an interview or something, don't fucking talk to me. But if
getting in the zone.
If I'm in a rather stupid mood, which is 92% of the time, I will I'll engage, but I hate when they start. When they're like, so how's your day been going? And I'm like, really? You're going to ask
Sometimes
me
I
about my
don't.
day?
Sometimes I don't mind that because sometimes I actually am in the mood to talk, but I'm just bad at starting it, and all I ever, can come up with is how long you been doing this, and they say something super vague like a little bit.
A little bit. I do this a little bit.
What my favorite thing to do is when you're with people, I immediately talk to the driver because the other people you're with, the last thing they want you to do
That's an
is
audience.
talk to the driver. I found out this, you know how many I found out they were from New York. I found out we used to eat at the same pizza place.
Yeah. One
Back
guy
in the good
wanted
old
to do
days.
stand-up with me one time. He gave me his number.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're going to go up together. And I'm like, that's not...
You should have said, but you're sitting down. You sit down for a living.
I said, only if you're driving.
Only if you're driving.
So this is probably the most intentional conversation we've had, probably since I moved here.
Oh, us too.
Yes.
I thought you meant on this podcast. I'm like, if this is on this podcast, you need help.
Yeah. Well, there's never any intentional conversations on here. I've had Amanda on and Juju on.
This is the first conversation we've had where we're facing each other.
Yes. Yes.
Normally, we're facing opposite directions.
We
I don't
like
mind.
to
We could actually do
hypotenuse.
that if we want. Nobody can
we
see
could.
us.
No. We could.
We could do that.
We got a new candle crackling here.
Yeah, it did actually just explode, and I'm not sure why. It did just shoot sparks all over the place. What do we got here?
Yeah.
This is Midnight Forest.
Midnight Forest.
This is what a forest smells like at midnight. Now, if you're there at 10:30, it's not going to smell like that. It doesn't smell like that.
Even
It
quarter
smells
up.
like that at midnight. I've had better jokes.
Yeah. So the reason I was just out was I was down at Macy's. Much better to go after the holidays. It's such a fucking breath of fresh air.
Oh, yeah.
And because I wanted to pick out the new shoe hardware, which I have.
Shoe hardware?
Hardware. My new hardware.
Oh, just new shoes.
Just new shoes, yes.
You need some nuts and bolts.
I
for
need
shoes?
nuts and bolts for my
Is he-
hardware.
Is he tap dancing?
Yeah. So I'm in there, and of course I do the lazy ass try the shoe on, but America is so fucking lazy that we always try one shoe on, and we think that that's going to be an accurate representation
Yes,
of how they fit.
I bought shoes 2 days ago,
And you did
and
that.
I did that. Here's the question: which shoe do you put on?
Right.
Yeah, it's right. It's always
It's right. But I'm walking
Because
around.
if you put on left, then it's not right, and if it's not right, it's not correct.
No. I'm walking around with one shoe on, my
that in
old
your
shoe.
pipe and
One
smoke
is a new shoe. And I'm like, why
and
do
the,
we
and
think...
the two shoes are never the same height.
Yeah.
Here's what I like. This is especially popular at the places where there's a big selection of shoes. People put the new shoes on, both shoes.
Yep.
Put their old shoes in the new box, and then walk around in the new shoes looking for other shoes.
Yes. Thinking this will be my test drive. There's no fucking test drive.
Well, because
on
you got to
shoes.
I know. You got to put them through your paces, though. You can't just.
I know.
You know, whenever
break
you
'em
watch.
in.
No, but whenever you watch somebody walking with new shoes on, they don't walk like you normally walk. They walk like they're.
Yeah.
You know. I can't think of something.
Swamping around.
They're just.
Just
You know.
slunking.
They're not. You know. I like to put it through its paces. I like to do a couple of K turns.
K-turns.
You do a K turn. You stop on
No-
your right
no
foot
snake
when it's
dogs.
forward. No snake dogs. And I mean, when I do hiking boots, I do that. But
Yeah. Well, I just couldn't believe myself that I was doing this. And of course I'm doing the stupid bend over and touch my toe through the shoe to see where it is.
The toe is.
To see where the toe is.
Right,
like
because if
that
you do
proves
it,
anything.
I know, but if you do it sitting down,
it's
if you do it
easier.
sitting, I know it is easier, but it doesn't throw you off because then all your weight isn't on your foot and you don't know where the
Right.
toe is.
Right. So I'm like, look, the shoe could be slipping off right now while I'm sitting, but when I get up, if it's not coming off, I'm taking it. So
That was like 4 minutes on shoes.
yes, we're already at 10. I usually run around 40, 45.
I mean, I'm here. You tell me when.
So I'm trying to think of what's going on. Sometimes I like to read news stories and react to them. Non-political, of course. They're going to be all about Australia, which is just sad. But Mount Holyoke professor tried to kill colleague in case of unrequited love.
Unrequited?
I think it's unrequited.
Let's learn.
Let's
Let's
learn.
figure that out.
Let's learn how to pronounce Here we go. Let's see. Unrequited.
Ah, unrequited. There you go.
Yes. And it has Kwai spelled like bridge
Q-
over the river Kwai.
Q-U-A-Y?
Yeah.
Ah, good flick.
Good book. Too.
Old one.
A college art professor, wait a minute, wielding a fire poker and garden shears,
What?
tried
Fire poker?
to kill a colleague in a case of unrequited love. Where was this? Oh, it's in Massachusetts. Yeah, they were both
Wielding a
fucking nut jobs.
fire poker.
Ri Hachiyanagi. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm not here to make fun of Asians. A professor of art at Mount Holyoke College in South Hadley, Massachusetts, was ordered held without bail until her next court date on February 4th. She beat the victim with a rock, fire poker, and garden shears. Why garden shears? I understand fire poker's fucking dangerous. A rock, you can do some damage. But
I mean, they're sharp. Having said that, you could probably find another sharp object.
the victim, who's expected to survive, has been left with severe injuries. Victim said she's
No shit.
been... Oh, this was a same-sex couple, too. Victim said she's been friends with Hachiyanagi for years, but never on any kind of romantic level. She showed up unannounced at the victim's house in Leverett, about 100 miles west of Boston. And then she got inside, felt that she was hit with something hard on the back of the head. As they actually put this in the article. As Hachiyanagi continued to rain blows. As I rain blows upon him, the victim said she asked why this was happening. Really? You're not saying stop, you're going, why? Why?
Well, like the other person would be like, because this is why, and then she would be like, oh, okay. Well, that's a reason.
In an effort to appear sympathetic to her attacker, she reported that she lied and told her that she really did love her. See? That's why the whole torture thing doesn't work. Because they'll just say whatever they want just to get people to shut
There's
up.
actually a really good TED Talk on that. Now, this is not
You
torture.
should watch the movie The Report.
This is
with
not
Adam
torture
Driver.
per se. I heard it was good. This is not torture per se, but that's a good technique.
It's
Just if you're ever being attacked by somebody,
yeah. Just say whatever you want, and they'll shut up. They'll
say
stop.
whatever they want. Don't say whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah. Good distinction. All right. Breaking news. Blog Las Vegas. Breaking news.
All right. Now, before you read this,
Yeah.
I guarantee it's not breaking news.
No, I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's a roundup of breaking news from around the Las Vegas Valley. Let's see what's going on out there. Have you ever been to Vegas?
No, I kind of always wanted to. It kind of looks cool, but I think, a couple days I'd be okay.
I've wanted to for, like, the comedy scene, but outside of that, like, yeah, it'd be cool to go to a casino.
I think it would be cool, but, I've never gambled. I don't really have any desire to.
Okay, this is not
I mean,
really...
it could be fun if you're winning.
Okay, let's go. U.S.-Iran crisis. Whatever the hell that is. Seth Meyers exposes self-serving hypocrite Fox News host. Do you like Seth Meyers?
Not really. I thought of Seth Rogen at first, and the answer still would have been not really.
No, I'm not.
But then I realized who Seth Meyers was. No, I mean, not really.
Seth Meyers. I liked him better when he was on Weekend Update.
He's kind of... Oh, yeah. Most of these people were at their best on SNL.
On Weekend Update, SNL. Okay,
He kind of looks like a freaking lizard.
Colorado mom inspired by QAnon conspiracy. What the hell is that? QAnon sought to kidnap her own child. How is that
How?
kidnapping?
Well, you can kidnap
it's called
it.
picking them up at school if you're the parent.
Well, you can break them to a secondary location.
Colorado mother has been accused of plotting to kidnap her child. Jesus, get a fucking life, lady. Who had been removed from custody in a raid.
Well, that's true. If the child isn't in your custody, you can kidnap it.
I guess so.
It's a little frightening.
She is a far-right... QAnon is a far-right, internet-born conspiracy theory detailing President Donald Trump's efforts to uncover a pedophilia ring run by Democratic politicians and Hollywood celebrities. There is no evidence for these claims. All right. I love that.
People need hobbies. Like podcasting.
Like podcasting.
Think of it. Think if you weren't podcasting, you could be creating internet conspiracies.
I could be creating.
You could be doing both at the same time.
I could be trying to uncover a pedophilia ring.
Yeah. Oh my God! It's snowing like crazy.
Hey, first snow of the year.
Yeah.
Salud.
Salud de snow. It's coming down.
It's snowing cats and dogs out there.
Yeah.
Another game I like to play on here, Nick, and when there's not much else to talk about, is and you've seen me do this actually. Go down Facebook Marketplace and see what people are selling.
Oh, this is always good. No, I can't see your screen, so you're gonna have to dictate them to me.
I'm gonna dictate them. People sell homes on here, really? Acoustic guitar.
What do we got?
Nick likes acoustics. He
I
plays
do.
acoustic guitar.
I do.
It's a Greg Bennett ST91 in near perfect condition.
I've never heard of a Greg Bennett.
It's pretty cool.
That kind of looks pretty cool. What are they asking for it?
75.
Shitter.
Here, let's read the... this beauty looks virtually unused, as it was my son's and he never played it.
Oh, that's a piece of junk. Nobody's
No
gonna buy
noticeable pick marks or scuffs. Beautiful finish. It is a nice finish.
that. What is it?
It is a Greg Bennett ST91. Okay.
I'm gonna be a little behind you.
I can't wait until I hit somebody. Oh, Pet Supplies. This should be good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's kind of a crappy guitar.
Airline approved pet crate, if you want one.
It's not the worst thing to be getting rid of.
60-gallon tank.
Like a fish tank?
Yes. Although it just says 60-gallon tank with a light. I guess you could put lizards in there.
You could do a terrarium.
You could do a terrarium. I love a good terrarium. Okay, now this is fucking strange. This is a pet crate, and this looks... it's shooting downward, the shot. And I'm going to show this to you in a second, Nick. Unfortunately, our listeners won't be able to see it. But there's usually like a piece of plastic that serves as the bottom of the crate. And there's that piece of plastic, except there's 2 fucking bananas in the bottom of the crate. Folks, there's nothing in this crate.
But it's not a picture of the entire banana, so it's not like...
No!
Here it is next to a banana, so you can see how big it is.
It's like a photobomb banana.
Don't use a banana for size comparisons.
Custom-made, stylish doghouse. Okay. Dog crate / end table.
How is it... What? I've never seen that before.
Neither have I. I mean...
That looks like a cage that a lion would come out of during Gladiator.
Somebody definitely, thought of it, and they're like, well, I'll see if I can fucking sell. High anxiety dog crate. This looks like solitary confinement at Rikers.
High anxiety. Oh, my God.
Jesus. $600. It says our popular Houdini-proof crate is meticulously engineered to protect pets who suffer from severe separation anxiety. No, you're just imprisoning them. You gotta let them deal with the anxiety. Living World Deluxe Habitat. That's great. That's entertaining. There's a lot of people. Look at all these tanks this guy has. This guy has like 15 tanks.
Can any of them hold water?
Probably not.
Where is it?
This one probably does, but any others?
Where's he located?
Somewhere in Virginia. Waldorf, Maryland.
Oh, yeah, so he probably definitely sounds like that.
Yep. Anybody from them backwoods. All right, well, the animal supplies are not as exciting as I thought they would be. The Classifieds. Let's see.
Classifieds?
Yeah.
This is like
Child-sized guitar for $20.
child. Like the guitar's the size of a child.
I don't know. That doesn't really look like it's that small of a guitar.
No, it's like a half size. It looks like.
Oh boy. You want a 2008 Chrysler Sebring?
I'm all right.
Ramsey coffee table, brand new.
Is it an IKEA?
I don't know. Whoever's selling it is from Hyattsville. Brand new reclaimed wood coffee table from Wayfair. Stay off of Wayfair, folks. Stay off of Craigslist. 99 Ford Explorer going for $1,200. Left-handed Epiphone Les Paul, which
Let's see it.
if you're going to do
Wait, so
Les Paul, you got to do Gibson. That looks like a toy.
Having said that, I have an Epiphone Les Paul, and
You do.
It's all right, but I wouldn't
This says almost new.
disagree with that. They're okay.
They're okay. Gibson SG with a Shamrock.
Oh, let's see that.
I actually like the finish on that.
Oh, I do like that a lot. What are they asking for that?
690.
Ooh,
So that's real deal.
yeah, that's a little low anyway. I'd be concerned.
We cut, sell, and program car keys and remotes. I don't give a shit. Oh, you fucking people. Sony, wow. They're selling all of these Sony wireless noise canceling headphones. Like 8 of them. 8 pairs, I should say.
Wow.
Black
You only got
brand
2
new.
ears.
Yeah. For when they burn out on you. Fireplace 101 for those that are afraid to use theirs. And look at...
Don't use your poker to kill your...
Lots of people
Well,
don't use the fireplace because they maybe had a bad experience or just don't know how to. For your money,
I don't like the sound of that.
I will clean if needed, give a full inspection, and show you how to build a proper fire that will give you the confidence needed to use it all the time. There's nothing more relaxing than sitting next to a fire, watching a television show, reading a book with your favorite beverage and hearing the fire burning, and the neighbors will all be jealous because they'll be able to smell it outside and everything.
Is that what this says?
Fires don't have to be an hours-long process. Either as you can purchase fake logs that burn for maybe 3 hours and extinguish themselves. Time enough to get home from work, make a little dinner, and enjoy a relaxing fire before having to go to bed. I will teach you to be the best fire builder in your family and neighborhood in only one visit. Please give me a call with any questions or to schedule me to come by. You'll be happy you did. There's still a few days before Christmas, so pick up that phone and give me a call. Steven the Fireplace Guy. Doesn't that just make that better? The picture is just this guy in the woods. And he's
Stephen the Fireplace.
it's like on a tilt. And it's literally, that's the ad you see, is Fireplace 101 for those that are afraid to use
Don't
theirs.
let this guy into your home.
Don't let him in your home. If you're really that afraid, look it up on YouTube.
And let him start building a fire.
Victrola. IKEA TV stand. Dude. Come on. Ooh. Look at that. This is 1,111. No, Jesus. 1,111,111. This guy's selling his entire guitar inventory. 90s Fender.
Flip it around, please.
Jaguar.
Flip it around.
He's got a couple pictures.
Oh.
Epiphone.
For over $1 million? Oh, nah, it's an Epiphone. That's not that much. That's... Yeah. I
Well-
guarantee you it's not $1 million worth.
No, that's how you make money. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Wii System. Does anybody still play that anymore? I don't.
Neither does that person.
Neither does that person. Nintendo 64.
I reckon more people still play that than the Wii.
Popcorn machine. We could get a popcorn machine.
Oh, is that one of those air poppers? oh, that's the full-blown
the full
carnival one.
Carnival popcorn machine.
We could
have
wheel it
movie
out.
nights.
We could wheel it out.
You want some popcorn?
Want some popcorn?
Yamaha piano or keyboard, technically. Sega. Oh boy, people are fucking idiots. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I
guitar
do know
pedals.
that. I'm not excluding myself.
We got guitar pedals, all for $65.
Oh wow, that's a tube screamer.
That's
There's an Ibanez tube screamer. That's a good pedal.
No need to disengage the tube screamer.
Which is an inside joke that we will not explain.
So, Nick, tell us about some things that bother you. We like to air grievances on this show.
Give me. I'll come up with something, but give me a moment.
Okay.
Because, when you're put on the spot like that, it's kind of hard to.
I know. That's like when people ask me to tell a joke.
Yeah, or play a song.
Or play a song.
I know probably 5,000 songs. You ask me to play a song? Can't think of one.
Can't think of
Can't
one.
think of one.
Yeah, just name it.
Um,
It's not how it works.
something that gets on my nerves.
It's okay. I'm still looking here.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Size 7.5 Timberland boots. Suitcases. Okay. Vornado TH1 whole room tower heater. We don't need that. Folks, we're going the whole winter. No heat.
Yeah, and we are. And it's actually snowing out, and we haven't put it on.
Yep. It is below freezing.
Mm-hmm.
And we have not.
Yeah, we just called Steve the fireplace guy.
This is just this fucking creepy dude. I bet he talks like this.
Yeah. He was skinny and bald. He looked like a pool cue.
Skinny and bald.
All right, here's something that there's nothing gets on my nerves more than a rude restaurant server.
Oh boy.
When they're rude to you.
Are we going there?
I wasn't necessarily going to that specific time. Long story short, we had a very bad experience at a restaurant we really liked recently.
Which shall remain unnamed.
Which shall remain unnamed because I don't want to go slagging them off, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
a restaurant that is pretty good.
Let's just say we had to go into the kitchen to find our waiter because he disappeared.
Yeah, he left.
With
He
Nick's
left.
Credit card.
He took the credit card. He didn't run the card, and we were waiting for 45 minutes, and we had to get up and go and find him because he wasn't coming back to our. Yeah, okay, never mind. But in general, I hate it when who the hell is that?
Big blue synthetic lace front with dark roots.
Is that him with the wig on?
Is that who?
It looked like
It looks
just
like
the guy.
Fireplace Steve.
It looks like Steve the Fireplace Man.
Yeah, just
No, but it doesn't look like. But that doesn't look like a guy. That looks like his head is photoshopped on there.
Yeah.
That was very distracting.
It was. I kind of wish I didn't see that, but here we are.
But you're on Facebook Marketplace.
But we're on Facebook Marketplace.
My levels okay? I'm looking at the levels and
Your levels are fine.
okay.
You're doing
I thought I
okay.
saw some clipping.
You're doing okay in here. So, yeah, we had this horrible experience at a restaurant, to which we got there at like 6:45 and we didn't leave until 10. And luckily it was a Saturday and it wasn't like a weeknight. We didn't have to be anywhere later or the next day, but holy shit. That was just... okay, hold on.
Now here's another thing that I don't like at a restaurant is an ambitious refiller. When they're topping your water off every like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Same thing at brunches. Even if it's I understand you go to a bottomless brunch.
Let's talk about brunch. What is brunch?
Brunch is a hybrid of breakfast and lunch.
But what is like this whole millennial version of
It's
brunch?
just an excuse to day drink and people get together. And I It's not my favorite thing, but I've been to some brunches where I didn't have a bad time. It's good for like birthdays, and it's kind of like a nice treat. But it's very popular here in DC.
It is, and this is a big brunch town. Would you like a silver 42 millimeter Milanese loop?
What on earth is that? Oh, like a
I don't fucking know.
Oh, it's a watch band. It's a Milanese watch band.
Oh, that's why it said it's Apple branded.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Somebody's selling food truck parking in D.C. for $500. What were we just talking about? Brunch. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really afford brunch because it's just fucking stupidly
it is
part-time
expensive.
Thomas/Arnold bread route. What?
Delivering bread for Thomas and Arnold bread.
Part-time route for sale. Weekly average last time numbers ran 7,200.
Are you in the classifieds?
I'm in the classifieds.
Okay.
It's in Marketplace Miscellaneous. Yeah, that's actually probably a more exciting section is miscellaneous because that's just people don't know what the hell they're selling. Electric fireplace heater, TV stand. Call Steve, the fireplace guy.
You don't need it. You don't need Steve. We got the electric. Here's another thing that annoys me on the subject of fireplaces. Yeah. This design trend of putting a television on top of a fireplace.
Yeah.
Like hanging it on the chimney above the fireplace.
Big thing now.
It's awful. It looks so bad.
It does. I think unless
TVs and fireplaces should be on walls 90 degrees to one another. I understand people don't have the room, and if you can afford a fireplace, more power to you. But it's such a bad look, and it's so popular, and I don't understand it.
Well, that's just people's choice, and whatever. You do what you want to do, but don't let me fuck.
I know. I didn't say it makes sense because it annoys me. It just does. I see it. I'm just like, another one.
Do you know an astronaut by the name of Jerry Linenger?
No. Do I know him?
Somebody's selling his memorabilia. I didn't know if he was like big or something.
I don't think so.
The Armed Forces officer. Okay. Limpieza de alfombras. Oh, that's a steamer. That's pretty cool. What else we got here? Humidor.
Really? How big?
$20. Holds up to 50.
Oh my God.
Includes one round humidifier, shirt seal technology, proper lid seal, Spanish cedar lining, scratch resistant felt lined bottom, stylish and elegant mahogany humidor. Dimensions are approximately 10 3/8 by 8 1/4 by 4 1/4.
Yeah, that could hold about. Yeah, that's 50. That's 50 tight. Yeah.
850 Churchills.
Well, no, that's not 50 Churchills. No.
Somebody's selling TI-83s.
Yeah, those are. What are they asking for those these days? I remember that was my first scientific calculator back in high school, and it was like a big deal because it was expensive back then. Not that it's not now, but yeah.
There's a shirt that says "I have no tits." Okay.
Here's something. I saw the weirdest shirt ever in Penn Station. Over the break.
It's a great place to see stuff. What was the shirt?
I've never seen a shirt that made me scratch my head more than this. And it was just a pretty arbitrary looking guy, and he had his jeans. And, just normally dressed except for this shirt, which was just a red T-shirt, like a bright red T-shirt. And in white Arial font, like the plainest font you can imagine, in all lowercase letters, all it said on the front was, "I eat glue."
Jesus. What the fuck?
Nothing on the back. I did not get it.
I eat glue.
It just said, "I eat glue."
Well, good for you, man. That's... Holy shit. Darth Vader Barbie. Okay. That's fucking weird. I eat glue.
Darth Vader Barbie. That's also...
It's literally... It's a female... That, like... That's just...
What?
That's strange.
That is a little strange.
if you need your bathroom refinished. Oh, a stuffed squirrel. Okay. Seafood boils. Music production workstation table. Is it just the table or the gear?
It is really snowing.
It is really snowing.
It's really snowing out.
Weather outside is quite frightful.
Yeah. But
And
the
there's
fire
no
from
fire.
Fireplace Steve
Fireplace Steve.
is so delightful.
Okay, now this, I think somebody's selling a mannequin, and I think the mannequin's name is Monica.
What? It just says Monica.
It just says Monica. She's got the fucking hookah hoop earrings, and
I've never seen a mannequin that looks more like a hooker than that.
this looks like a hookah. Product description: 100% human hair. Well, where the fuck did that come from?
That's a little...
Those people that go in and like, I'm donating my hair to a mannequin, and I'm not, instead of donating it to like cancer research or something. Brazilian
Well, you
body wave.
Yeah.
Length, oh, Jesus. The cap size is extra large. The hair color, natural. Closure, free
Cap size?
part lace closure, parted in the middle. I guess maybe this is the wig, but it's called Monica. Folks, I wish I could show this to you, but I can't. Classic custom tiny. This is it's just what it's called. Classic custom tiny. Look, can live on the road.
Oh, it's one of those tiny house things.
Looks like the New York City subway. Look, it's a garage door. Can live in Jiffy Lube 24/7. Oh, Jesus. TV installation. Let's see, somebody else offering services. TV and soundbar installation for $1. All right, a lot of people actually need help with that. There are people who are older who have no idea how to set up TVs. Used commercial kitchen equipment.
Oh, let's see.
Multiple walk-in fridges and freezers.
Oh, that kind of equipment. Oh, my God.
It's an empty fucking...
Do they have dimensions? For $1?
For $1. I don't know why they're saying $1.
It's like, please get it the hell out of
Just
here.
meat lockers. That's a dishwasher. Oh, my God.
Get the measurements. Let's see if we can fit it.
Okay, the walk-in is 10 by 12.
No, that's our whole apartment.
The 4 smaller walk-ins are 6.5 by 13. The freezer's 7 by 6. The other freezer is 5 by 4. And then the dishwasher, they just say $1,000 less. Okay. It's from some empty restaurant that the feds came in and said, you got to shut that. Feds don't close that restaurant. Here we go. Mannequin display heads. Shake and go.
Shake and go?
Like, what is with it? Like, who's buying this shit?
That's fucking weird.
It's like you go over to somebody's
Shake and
house.
go.
Instead of like a stuffed deer head on their above their fireplace, they got a mannequin head. Pro Espresso Malhakenig Pro M Espresso grinder for $450 fucking dollars. Oh boy. Before I say something about it, I just need to know what the hell it is.
I don't know.
This is some kind of body on like a chair or something, a wheelie chair, and
It's
all
like
it says,
it's like it's something you'd use to make a dress. It's another mannequin, except this
it's
has
no head, and it just says,
Well, if you want a head, you buy the heads from the other people.
from the other people, red and new W black stones, brand new and stoned from head to toe. All right, that's the Venstar 3000. 3 removable candy canisters. We could have vending machines in here. You want a jawbreaker?
Put it near the door.
Yep. That'd be a good way to make money. Tub resurfacing. estimates on fences, not doing the work, just estimates. So what happens? You get the estimate and then you tell somebody else, this is my estimate?
Well, you get an estimate, and when you then speak to your fence contractor or whatever who's doing the fence, the estimate is there to give you information so you know you're not getting, screwed. And then, if the estimator tells you it's like 1,000, and then the contractor's like it's going to be 4,000, you'd say, yeah, take a hike.
Yeah. Ormsby GTR guitar.
Ormsby? I've heard of that.
It's in purple. It's $1,100.
Oh, wow, it's got fanned frets.
Fanned frets.
For heavy metal guitar.
Yeah, that does look like a heavy metal. We're coming up near our end time here.
Oh, really?
Tub refinish. That is a disgusting tub.
Oh, my God, let's see it.
That is awful far right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know people whose teeth look like that.
Oh. You ever see people just have really bad rotting teeth?
Yes. And you can't stop looking at them.
No, it's like looking at a car crash.
It's like people. I don't understand how people just
do it.
Like neglect their body like that.
No, like brush your teeth.
And I know for a fact that these people who have jobs and have dental insurance.
Yeah, but you don't even need a fucking dentist to keep your teeth clean. You're perfectly capable.
Yeah, you should go eventually, but I mean, you're right about that too.
Here's a giant vending machine. Another one. Affordable bathroom remodel. More makeup. Granite. Artificial turf. Excellent. Full vending machine. That's good. How long has that candy been sitting in there? Since the baby boomers? That made no sense whatsoever. Lionel train set. Let's see this.
A lot of people are getting rid of those.
$125. That's about standard. I have a Strasburg Railroad set at home. Let me see. Ooh, one of these box cars says Chief on the outside. Chief. Well, I'd say we're just about done here. This was productive. But that's what the show is. You just look at shit and you talk about it. We're going to enjoy the snow. And by enjoy, I mean look at it. Thank you for tuning in. Nick, any final words before we sign off?
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to join you and witness the whole creative process.
Yes, and we'll be sure to have you on in the future. Yeah, you know where I was going.
Yeah, I'll see you in the future.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
So.